welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. As you can see, I've changed the layout a bit so that you can see the cards properly. But if you'd rather just see my face, then comment down below and I'll take your wishes into consideration. Having said that, this is your weekly read for the third week of September 2020. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we dive into the tarot deck, I need to consult the oracle. And I'm using the energy oracle deck to draw a couple of cards to just start the reading off with for you. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for you, Leo, for the third week of September 2020. What messages are here for Leo for the third week of September? What does Leo need to know for this time? What messages are here for Leo? I'll just take these, there's three, and I'll take them that were falling out. So you get door to personal healing and happiness. There's a potential, for you to find personal healing and happiness. That's lovely. And you've got the 6th chakra angel metrodome. That's communications. I think with clear communications opening up, that may be the way through. And then you've got the thinking woman, time for contemplation and using the knowledge you have of the situation before making decisions, to think things through, thinking things through carefully, communicating clearly, and know now that you know the spirit or angels are guiding you in your efforts and communication. Communication really opening up for you, and what's also opening up is potential, a door to personal healing and happiness, harmony. It's almost like a spiritual awakening happening for you. So let's see what else you get. Let's see what's on the cards for Leo for the third week of September 2020. What messages are here for Leo for the third week of September? What does Leo need to know for this time? So I'll be doing 4 card spread again for you this week. The first card showing you where you are now, and the second card showing your position, your challenges in the situation, and the third card will show you advice from spirit, and then the fourth card, potential outcome should you take that advice. And I'll do an underlining row of cards to act as clarification and just give the reading a bit more depth for you. So let's see what you get. So there's your first card, the 7 of Cups. Lots of choices. Then your challenges, 3 of Swords, partake. Then you have advice from Spirit, 9 of Coins. And then the Chariot is your outcome card. Beneath that you have the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Coins, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. And then you've got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. showing that there may be some degree of deceit, or that may not be someone deceiving you, it could be self-deceit, but we'll see how the reading goes. So you've got here the Seven of Cups. This shows a lot of choices, a lot of potential for happiness. There's your rainbow. But these possibilities, there may be many of them, but then there's not one particular one that's showing clearly that's the choice, that's the route to take, that's the path to go down, that's the door to open. It's unclear. So you may well be feeling very undecided, and these possibilities may even seem very untangible and in the air for you. But you're going through a sort of a period of recuperation right now, and this may be well linked to your inability to focus on one particular potential. Perhaps this, where you are right now, is a time rather for stepping back, for resting, for non-action. As you can see, he's not doing anything. It's time to step back and just breathe and allow yourself some time to heal. Healing from perhaps a betrayal, a heartache. Something has hurt you deeply, and before you can really focus and begin to move forward in any venture or possibility, you need to process and recuperate from some pain. This may have been a realization that something you were interested in, or something that you were involved in, was not as it seemed. Perhaps you deceived yourself, or perhaps for some of you it may well have been someone from the outside deceiving you. You would know. But yeah, there seems to have been, sort of a realization that things were not as they seemed. There may well have been, for some of you, underhandedness, cruel actions towards you, inconsiderate actions towards you, but having realized that, it's brought about disappointment and despair. So there's your challenge, is working through a disappointment, working through a heartache, a heartbreak. And that links in well with the Four of Swords. It's time to process it so that you can let it go, so that you can move forward. And talking about letting things go, there's this sort of tendency in your challenge, which sort of shows that there may be a tendency to hold on to something that you feel is of value to you. But the problem with holding on to it, it could become stale. You could become stuck in a rut, rather than reaching out for a new venture, a new adventure, a new possibility. There's, personal happiness, but it's also involved with healing. So if, there's your challenges to let go of something that has provided you with stability and security through a difficult period, but it's now time for release. And unless you can let go of this thing that you're holding on to, you're probably going to struggle to heal and move on. And there's a lot to move on for. Advice from Spirit is sort of try and go things on your own. The Nine of Coins is about independence, about building up something with that building up of something that involves a lot of focus, a lot of effort, and a lot of practical endeavouring. Sort of also requires a degree of self-discipline. But there's your advice to work toward, work towards something independently. Perhaps it's for some of you, it's working towards your own independence and maintaining that and holding on to that. There seems to be, I think for some of you, if this Three of Swords indicates a love issue, a heartache, I feel that this letting go of this love, letting go of this hope for unity is, and rather focusing on independence, on building something up on your own, building your own security up, your own stability up, is the way to go for you at this time, because that brings you into your power, into your own power. The Queen of Wands, is the energy from this, is someone who's in their power, someone has a sense of creativity, a strong sense of intuition as well, but creativity and drive and a strong sense of purpose. And it shows here, you know, the Chariot depicts getting that sense of balance, taking hold of the reins of your own life and leading it, you leading your own life in an independent fashion and finding a purpose, a goal, choosing one of these cups, one of these options, and moving forward with a sense of purposefulness, which brings you into your own power. So there you have it. We'll bring these oracle cards into the reading now. As I said, you know, there's something you definitely need to heal from here, but I think the healing comes from going it on your own, following a course of action independently. I think for the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, I think this is sort of finding this truth of whatever this deception was or is. You need to find the truth, seek the truth, and open up clear and thoughtful communication. But certainly the main message I'm getting for you is that leaving an old attachment behind because it's caused pain, and moving forward in an independent fashion. And perhaps what you need to give up is this idea of needing a bond, a connection. For some of you, you may well find that inadvertently through moving forward on your own, which is often the case, actually. Love comes when you're least looking for it, when you're honestly least looking for it. But there you go, moving forward in a purposeful and balanced manner, having regained your sense of balance, having healed and let go of past pain, and finding yourself with a new energy, a new creative drive, and a new zest for life, and stepping into your own power independently. So there you have it, Leo. That's all quite exciting, really, coming from a period of pain and disappointment and moving into a new phase of it's driving forward with a sense of purpose and creativity and stepping into your own power. So I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonated with you. And if it did, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.